What's up, man? Parole Prison Show 92, back at it again. And today, this is the story of a girl. She cried a river and drowned the whole world. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. What's up, though, man? It's a beautiful day. Oh, camera switch. Beautiful day, man. Heading to work. Think I'm here late. Don't remember if it's 4 or 4:30, but I'll be there when I get there, I guess. It's the right attitude, right? No, but anyway, my work's pretty chill, so they're alright. Anyway, I've been thinking, man, I want to tell this story. Kinda, not this prison experience, but juvenile, you know? How my criminal activity kinda started, you know, and when I hit like a pivotal moment in a criminal career that kinda broke loose, you know, in a bad way. And I wish it never happened. So maybe you guys can take this story, the younger ones, even older, and avoid situations like that, or like the one I'm about to tell you, so that way it doesn't, you know, you don't take that wrong turn and keep going down that road. You can take a detour and get off of it, because you know where it's going to lead. It really, like, I know where it leads you every time now, because I've been there. I got led there, you know? So you think one little day, whatever, won't change somebody, but one day can change your life drastically. Just one bad decision, man, can lead to a million other bad decisions. So anyway, let's get into it. So basically, my first charge was theft. I stole from Target. I skipped school. Me, my brother Adam, his friend Kevin, and my friend JoJo. They're 4 years older than us. We're about 13. They're about, 17, 18, me about 17, and we all skipped school. They're in high school. I believe we were either in 8th or 9th grade, but we all skipped, to say the least. We used to do it a lot, but anyway, so we were walking around, skipped school, didn't want to be by the house in case mom came home from work early or whatever, and we go walking up by the stores, and by my house there's like a Walmart, there was a Kmart, and then there's like, now there's Best Buy and stuff like that, but I don't think that was there at the time. It was just Target, Walmart, Kmart, stuff like that. So anyway, we walk up to Walmart first, you know, go in the store, bullcrap around, then we walk farther up. Eventually we get to Target. When we get to Target, we're already planning on stealing. You know, we stole before, it's nothing new. I go in there, T.I.'s Urban, I think it's called Urban Legend or Urban Music. It had the song ASAP, try to play me, I'ma blow him off the map, ASAP. It was that, man, it was that CD. It's like Urban Legend or something, I can't remember. But anyway, I took that CD, man. I took the whole case and CD. JoJo, for whatever reason, his dumb ass took a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Back in the day, they were pretty popular. I don't know, he wanted to sell them to the little nerds at school, I guess. But he took that. My brother Adam took a cell phone and took a knife and cut it out, took the phone out. He did his own thing, got out the store. We didn't even see him really. He's like a fucking ghost, man. He was good. He was real good. But anyway, so he got out the store. Bam, Kevin left with him. I don't think he even took anything. Anyway, me and JoJo still in there. So we're walking towards the door together. We meet up, start walking towards the exit door, and we see her. Hey, stop right there. Some big motherfucker. You can tell it's some big dude just by his voice, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is where it comes into play about being real and being fake. I could lie and make up some bullshit. I'm not. JoJo ran. As soon as he said stop, JoJo dipped. Vroom, out the store, gone, got away. I stopped. I froze up. I bitched up, man. I pretty much bitched. I froze up. I didn't run. Didn't know what to do at that time. It was my first time. Somebody actually like catching me in the act. I was young. Anyway, to say the least, I froze like a statue, but this big football looking motherfucker still ran up to me, grabbed me, boom, picked me up in the air, slammed me on the ground, then picked me back up, and then some lady came with him, some big black lady. They were both loss prevention security guards for Target, and then they both like kind of helped slam me against the wall to where my face against the wall. I didn't resist. I didn't fight against them. You know, I was just in shock, you know? So anyway, They take me back to this room with all the cameras and shit, with all the screens, you can see the cameras, and they asked me what's going on, what you do, blah, blah, blah. They found the CD on me, and I just said, man, I stole the CD, I like the music, but I couldn't afford it, blah, blah, blah. You know, oh, well, who was that guy with you? I don't know. I really didn't tell them nothing at all, no names, that don't know the dude, like, came in there with me, hung out with me. I didn't know him, though. I don't know him from A to Z. I don't know his name. So, anyway, they probably knew I was lying, but I wasn't going to tell them. I know the code, never tell them shit, you know. And for some reason, I just didn't run, though. That was my first time really getting caught in the act. Anyway, to say the least, JoJo ran back in the store. He threw the Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the trash can, came back in the store for some reason, I guess to get me, and then bam, they nabbed him. So that's how he got caught. That was dumb as shit. My brother walked all the way home that day, or ran, whatever he did. He got away clean. But since me and JoJo got caught, they reviewed the fucking security footage, and they seen that we all walked in kind of together around the same time, and so then they seen the video footage of my brother. So then they knew he stole. They notified the police, of course. I got a charge for it. I got released shortly after, though, and then they found out who my brother was through the footage, through the picture, and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, they looked it up and got his name and basically told him if he don't turn the phone in, he's getting charged. So he turned the phone in. He didn't get any charges. I got charged. JoJo got charged. That was my first time, man. So I learned a lot from that, though. Definitely let it be known. Anytime after that, somebody says, stop, hey, freeze, police, my ass is gone. Gone. And I mean, I'm a track star when it comes to running, baby. Believe me. I'll show you a video if you need to, man. That's all I did in prison. Work out and jog. Yeah, I'm fast. I'm very fast. So, anyway, learned my lesson from that day. But that's pretty much how, you know, the criminal record started out for me as a juvenile. So, after that situation, man, shortly after, about a year goes by. I don't get locked up for anything. I did a little unsupervised probation for that. My dad and mom split up. It really fucked me up, man, because they split up on and off throughout my whole life. And it always bothered me as a kid. So it was hard growing up with a alcoholic, drug addict father. He was addicted to crack on and off, drinking every day. My mother worked very hard, stayed clean, stayed sober, didn't fuck around. Took good care of us, especially financially. My dad was the fun guy. He would pick me up from school early every other day, even in elementary school, and ride around, do whatever, you know. But there was bad times to where he'd go to my school dance with me in elementary, and there's like 3 black dudes over there, some girl's parent, and we gotta fucking leave out the back door because he owes them money and shit. Yeah, so it wasn't all good, it wasn't all bad, but it was definitely a taste of the baddest and I guess sometimes the best. The good days felt pretty damn good to me anyway. Probably not the best to some people with perfect families, you know, but I didn't expect much because I never really had too much. So anyway, my point is, though, they split up for good one time. Instead of just, hey, get out, Tommy, kick him out, he comes back. They split up for good, man. They got a divorce. That broke my heart. It really fucked me up. I knew my dad wasn't coming back no time soon. Anyway, eventually my mom, through the church, gets this pen pal shit going on where she's writing somebody in county jail, in our county jail, pen pal program, like write an inmate. It's a guy. And his name's Joshua. He's like 35 at the time. My mom's still probably like late 40s at this time, almost 50. I didn't like it. He's not playing daddy to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't want a stepdad. I'm like 15 years old now. Nah, it's not happening, partner. It's not. But eventually, before you know it, he gets out of jail and he moves straight into my mom's house. So every chance I get, I try to get him to fight me. You know, whether I win, lose, or draw. I would call him bitches. Fuck you, punk. You better plant them garden trees. You better do this. Keep digging, motherfucker. Because, yeah, I was pissed, and she's buying him whatever he wants, and he's using her, man. I knew he was using her. He's a piece of shit. He's fucking got indecent exposure charges on his background. Like, a bunch of dumb shit, man. He's a sicko to me. So, anyway, I felt like it's unfinished business that I need to finish. You know, I need to handle this shit. So, long story short, one night, they're arguing. They kind of split up a little bit, kind of stay together, whatever. But one night, they're arguing bad. He leaves in the morning. Well, he comes back at nighttime. He's drunk as hell. I answered the door. My mom said, well, answer it if you want, blah, blah. Tell him to go away. I don't want to see him. She actually said that. When she said that, I was so happy inside. Because every other time she said, Joey, leave him alone. Stop fucking with him, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm a grown woman. She finally said, hey, tell that motherfucker I don't want to see him, basically. You know, without cussing, she told me. So when I opened the door, I'm like, all right, anything goes now. I said, hey, look, man, my mom don't want to see you. She ain't feeling you. I'm definitely not feeling you. Get the fuck off my porch. Blah, blah, blah. You know, and he's swaying back and forth drunk. And he said, fuck you. Just like that. Like man to man, fuck you. Right to my face. Now, mind you, I'm about 15. He's a little taller than me. He's a little stocky. Been to jail. Probably been to prison. I don't know, but I know he did, you know, some time. Anyway, so I'm like, all right. Fuck me, I used to get amped up, man, when I fight, and I still do. When I know I'm about to fight, I start moving to where I can't sit still, and I'm like, all right, fuck me, let's go out in the street then, motherfucker, let's see what you're made of, for real. So we step out in the street, he finally walks out there, and I'm like, what's up, and we're squaring up, and he doesn't swing, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't either, but I'm waiting for him to swing. He don't swing. He ends up walking away saying, you're a bitch, blah, 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 call me the B word. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck fighting. I'm really going to get him now. Really going to get him. This is no lie. Rest in peace to little Adam. Adam Lincoln. Everybody knows who I'm talking about that knows me. He was my best friend back then. Adam was there on my porch when this was going down. But he didn't step out there when I was about to fight the guy. It's going to be 1-on-1. You know, if I was losing, maybe he would have hopped in. Probably would have. Just like I do for him. But anyway, my point is, I told him, I said, Adam, go inside, grab my bat. It's right inside to the left, that closet. He know what I'm talking about. He goes inside, he grabs the bat. The guy Joshua's walking up the street by now, thinking it's over with. Nah, bitch. I got this aluminum bat I stole from Kmart, like a little small mini one. And I chased that motherfucker. Soon as he sees me running after him with the bat, he starts taking off. I'm swinging it with my right hand. I said, bam! Cracked him in the back. He instantly fell and tumbled. I let him get back up, but then bam! Cracked him again right in like back of his head and the back of his neck. Fell again. Let him get back up again. He starts running. He's on the side of the house, is now on the sidewalk. I crack him one last time towards his back. Hit him so hard he tumbles down the little hill, the grass hill that was on the side of the sidewalk, and goes behind the neighbor's house. Like 5 houses up from mine. Still on my street, but on the behind my street, behind the houses. No, he's laid out in the yard, y'all. Laid out. I wasn't gonna kill him. I had already did enough. He's like out, not moving, not breathing that I know of. I didn't check, but he's just out. Put it like that. He's fucking out. I instantly walk home. I say, I know I did enough now. I throw the bat under my mom's van. I sit there and I light up a cigarette. So yeah, I'm sitting there smoking that jack on my porch. And I'm knowing the police are coming any minute. So Adam's sitting there with me too. We called him Little Adam because my brother's name was Adam. Big Adam. So anyway, I'm smoking a jack, talking to him like, damn, man, I'm about to go to jail. Fuck it, blah, blah. This and that's going to happen. Because also when he was laid out, this is what I didn't tell you. The neighbors came outside and I walked away. You know, he was laid out for one. I was already walking away. But then the neighbors came outside. I guess they heard it or me yelling. I don't know. But they came outside. So anyway, long story short, my street gets filled up with cops before you know it. I'm still sitting out there. I know that Josh knows who I am. He knows I did it, whatever. He's probably not dead. So the cops go there. Air blades get him. He's unconscious, not moving. They're questioning me. They see me sitting outside. Like, I didn't try to hide from it. Didn't try to run, cover up the crime, because I already knew I was going to get hit for it. So I was like, what the fuck's the point of running? I'm 15 years old. I'm a juvenile. So anyway, they're like, what's that tattoo on your arm? It's praying hands. I can't show you now, but it's praying hands with a rosary. And I'm like, it's for my baby brother that died. Blah, blah. I believe in God, this and that, you know. And they're like, fuck God, fuck your brother, blah, blah. Talking mad shit to me. I'm 15. That's what made me really hate the cops, man, at an early age. The way they talk to you and shit, it's just fucking trash. You know, I didn't say anything rude or disrespectful to them at that time. So now you can see where I get my anger from as a grown man. But anyway, there's lots of reasons. So, long story short, they locked me and little Adam up. The neighbors that came outside, they're the ones that called the cops. They lied and said me and 2 other boys were beating the shit out of this guy after he was unconscious with sticks or tree branches and baseball bats. That was a lie. I was the only one to touch him ever, and I hit him maybe like 8 times with that little bat. Yes, it probably fucked him up, I'm sure. You know, you seen him fall, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't keep blundering him when he's on the fucking ground or none of that bullshit they tried to say. Now, they tell him all that bullshit. They lock me and little Adam up. Nobody else. There's the only people out there. It wasn't even 3 guys. They still lock us both up. We get in a transport car. We go up to Leonardtown first, which is like a little precinct area, you know, the cop state trooper barracks. And then they put us in a transport car to go up to Cheltenham, which is a youth facility. Cheltenham Youth Facility, CYF. So we're going up there. It's my first time. It's his first time. We're riding, middle of the night. C.O. Sewell is the one driving. I know him to this day. He works at the jail now, but he used to be a transport officer. This motherfucker's flying at night. We're handcuffed in the back seat talking like this. Hey, what's up, man? Blah, blah. What the fuck? This sucks. Just, you know, just talking. Next thing you know, bam! We hit a motherfucking deer going fast as shit. I know it sounds like I'm making this shit up, but I swear to God I'm not. Hit the deer goes sliding. Sewell just says, oh, y'all see that motherfucker sliding? Started laughing, his big goofy ass, man. So, no lie, he totaled the fucking cruiser, asked if we were injured, said, I'm alright, man, I just wanted to get where the fuck I'm going. I should have said I was hurt. Now that I know what I know and I'm older, you know, and probably sued him, but I don't know if I could have or not. But I wasn't into that. Like, fuck it, I don't care about that shit. Anyway, so, another cop comes, white guy. He finishes taking us up to Cheltenham in a different cruiser. We get up there, we sit there like all night until the sun rises, you know, doing intake and things like that. They ship little Adam to tier 6, and I go to Cornish. Anybody that been to Cheltenham know there's Cornish, 6, and 8. And then you got a housing unit on the outside of the fences, which is like people that are about to go home and, you know, transfer into society, the free world. You know, youths. I think you can be up to like 18 or 21 there, because I've seen some older guys in Cheltenham, believe it or not. So anyway, I was on Cornish, he was on 6. We would meet back up a few times for like different things when they call us to the office or whatever. Happened to see each other once or twice, but he said he wasn't doing too good in 6. It was really rough. It's fucked up. That's where the big boys are at. I was on Cornish. It was going down every day though, fighting, gangs. I mean, it was probably worse than almost any prison I've been to besides Brockbridge as an adult. But yeah, it was pretty fucking bad, man. And honest to God, I was one of 3 white boys in the whole unit, I guess you could call it. And there was like 40 people, you know, and there was like 1, 2 Mexicans and the rest blacks. But I was cool with a lot of people. Like I said, I've never been racist. I stand up for myself, but I hang out with all types of people, and they could tell the way I acted, things like that, the way I talk. So it just comes natural, man. I hang out with everybody. So anyway, I was cool with a lot of people. It ended up going well for me. For him, it was pretty bad. So me knowing all this, and me knowing he didn't do shit, our first court appearance, he hires Robert Castro from Waldorf. He's still an attorney to this day. I talked to Castro myself when we went to court, and his lawyer came back to see him. I had a public defender. I told Castro, I said, look, man, I'm taking the rap for this. I'm the one that did it. Lil Adam didn't touch anybody, like, at all. He didn't do anything. Yeah, he went and got the bat, but they don't know nothing about that. Like, you know, I'm taking the rap. I did it. And he's like, what? And my whole time working as a lawyer, man, I've never had somebody do that. Step up, take charge. He thanked me, and he said he owed me one. He really did. Because of what I did, it made him, you know, his jobs. I did his job for him, basically. So I kept my word, man. When we went up for I guess it was like pre-trial. It wasn't trial yet, but anyway, I stood up and I said, Your Honor, I did this. I take full action for my responsibilities. He really had nothing to do with it. He was just on the scene talking to me after the fact, and they locked him up. You know, the witness lied. It was just me hitting him, blah, blah, blah. And I swear to God, that's a true story. I can get Little Adam's brothers on here right now, and they could tell you that it's true. Little Adam passed away. That's why I said rest in peace, Adam Lincoln. He actually died 2 summers ago when I was in prison, man. The year before I got out. Sad. But anyway, so I get him up out of there. He only did about a week, man, till we went to court, and he gets to go home. After my court date, you know, I'm doing dead time. I didn't get sentenced. Think it was Judge Stom, juvenile court. He sends me back up the road, says you're not ready to be released, blah, blah, blah. You got a court date in like 3 months. So I go to the bullpen in the courtroom, and there's a glass window, and my mom comes in there eventually. And yeah, I busted down crying, man. It's the first time it really hit me, and I cried about something I did. You know, I'm like, damn, how'd I get in this situation? I don't know when I'm getting out. And also, mind you, when I first got locked up, I didn't know if dude was going to make it or not, if he was dead, what, because they said he's in really bad condition, he's not talking, etc., etc. So, anyway, eventually, of course, he ended up, you know, coming to and telling him what happened. But, so I didn't get charged with murder, but I had first-degree assault, second-degree assault, stuff that does carry big time, still serious charges. So I'm in Cheltenham thinking I'm going to be in there for a while until they transfer me to adult prison. Lo and behold, though, as I told my story more in court, but eventually they seen dude was a piece of shit. He had a long criminal history, just got out of jail, you know, this and that. He's a drug user, known criminal, and I'm a kid, I'm 15, you know. I tried to make it look like it's self-defense, and I was defending my mother, my house, my safety, thought he was going to come back and break in. The only thing against me was the fact that he got not caught, but he got found up the street from my house, like 5 houses up, like I said, at the top of the street. So they knew I wasn't protecting my house exactly because I must have ran up there after him. So, you know, that was a little bad look on me, and that's why I ended up doing about 6 months until they finally let me out on house arrest. And I was on house arrest for damn near a year. I had Mr. Birch, he had to change my damn battery, the little battery with 2 prongs, yellow battery, back in the day, big ass ankle monitor on for almost a year, man. So I basically did time doing that too, sitting in the house. Overall, though, that wasn't enough to teach me a lesson, man. If anything, that got my criminal activity going even higher, man. I got locked up and that shit was violent in there. I can talk about that on video too. We'll do one about that, but yeah, it was very violent in there. I seen a lot, did a few things in there, and yeah, it was worse than most adult prisons or jails that I've been in, man. Anyway, that's pretty much my story, man. To sum it all up, not to make this video too long, I don't want to go too far with it, but that's how my criminal history really jumped off as a youngin', man. And I'll tell you more about how I ended up. My life was pretty good at one point, then I fell into addiction, man. I ended up getting out of trouble and stuff and staying away from trouble for a few years too, doing good. And then addiction, and that shit just brought everything bad I've ever done back. I mean, all my tendencies to break into houses, to break into things, to steal things, you know, to fight people, to try to rob people, to take their shit and just basically say, fuck it, that's my shit, you know. Addiction brought all that back, all of it, baby. So yeah, that's something you do not want to play with at all, man. Thank God I am clean today. I'm not one of them NA freaks or I'm sober, I'm better than everybody. No, like, you're supposed to be sober. That's what a normal fucking man is. Like, you're born sober. So it's not an accomplishment to get sober, but it is a good thing, man. It's a great thing. You know, it's an accomplishment in a way. It is too, though. Anyway, man, I love y'all. Stay tuned. Thanks for the love. I'm going to keep making videos. I'm almost at work now, so I got to cut this short. But yeah, man, I love y'all. And thanks for the support, dude. I really appreciate it. All the comments. I'm going to sub to all y'all that got channels that comment or like. I check out everything, man, and I reply as fast as I can. I like everything, you know, because as long as it's positive, I'm going to like it. That's support, man. That's positive support. And yeah, I'm appreciative of that, man. So just trying to get up and get this channel really going, man, rocking off, you know. So maybe y'all can see a big interview one day, me talking to Death, to West, to, you know, a few people out there that seem like pretty good dudes, thorough dudes, man. So I wouldn't mind sharing some of my stories on there, and I do got a lot of good ones, you know. And eventually I'll get a better camera and be able to sit down and really tell it out a little better. But for now, just stay tuned, be patient with me, please, man. I love y'all. And yeah, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, whatever they say, you feel me? But if not, it's all good, because I'm going to still make these videos regardless, man. Nobody owes me nothing, you know? And I'm doing this just to do it, you know? Put this info out there so people can learn maybe, or see what I'm going through still, even while doing right. Alright, man, peace out. I'm about at work right now, got to get my ass in there, and holler at y'all later. I'll have another video coming tonight, man. I'm going to do one tonight. Peace.